Hello and welcome, I'm Bert the Stormtrooper, and today we're going to start a series of videos on Transformers Generations Combiner Wars Titan Class Devastator. And this is going to be a 7-part video. I am going to be doing a review on each individual member of the Constructicons, and then we're going to be ending with a final video that's going to be a combination sequence and a review of Devastator himself. So to start off the series, we are going to be taking a look at Scrapper. So Scrapper right here is approximately 6.5 inches long and about 2.5 inches tall. As you can see, he's just the front wheel loader, as his classic look tends to be. And it's a pretty cool looking and very faithful looking version of a front wheel loader, as we're used to seeing him from G1 and from a classic version of Devastator. Very nice size figure. He's a Voyager size figure, and as you can see, he's very big, very chunky. Not a whole lot to say really, other than in the vehicle mode, he's got nice detail. You can see step ladders on the side there. Could have probably used a little more paint. It's mostly just the green and the purples on him. So little things like the ladders here and the exhaust pipes and the grating on the floor and more vents right here, stuff like that. This is all left out. So, yeah, probably could have used a little more paint, but you know what? This is a customizer's dream, because you can take some Gundam pens and some paint and whatnot, and you can just fill in all the detail, and he would probably look really, really nice. He rolls really well, as you can see. And then doesn't really do a whole lot here other than just the loader itself. The loading bucket is articulated. He's got a pin joint right here and another pin joint right here in the middle, so you can go up with it and you can bend it right there at the elbow. That's about it. And just to kind of give you an all-around look at this guy, pretty nice looking wheel loader. I like it a lot. So just for comparison, here he is next to G1 Scrapper. You can take a look at all the differences there, and where before the G1 Scrapper used to be kind of like an open air little seat right there, he's got a more covered look now. So there you go, a little bit of an update. Nice update though. I think they did a really nice job with it. So there he is with G1 Scrapper, and just for fun, here he is with a wheel loader from the Make Toys Green Giant set. So there he is just for fun. Check him out. And again, with the Make Toys Giant, they made him a closed cockpit up here at the top, or driver's seat, I guess. So there you go. There they are for comparison. Getting into transformation. Transformation for this guy is relatively simple. I'm going to start right here at the bucket, and we're going to bring this guy all the way back. And then I'm going to bring the bucket all the way down, and it's actually going to clip into place right there, and that's going to hold right there. Come around the bottom, go right here to the arms, and just pull these guys straight out. These are on a double hinge. You're going to notice that these guys are going to kind of rotate upwards. If you're looking at it in vehicle form, it's kind of rotating out and upwards. So you can see that there's a hinge right there. You can see that pin right there, and then there's another hinge right there, and that's going to be pretty much the arms. Come down here where the fists are going to be and rotate these guys out, just like so. Feet are also very simple, so you take the whole bottom side of the vehicle right here and just bring these guys down just like so, and then go ahead and straighten out the feet right there. Come around the back here, and the rest of the back of the vehicle is just going to come down on that hinge, and you're going to see these two exhaust pipes are actually going to peg into these two ports right in there. So go ahead and just snap those into place. You can see there's a little mushroom peg right here that's holding the legs together. Go ahead and release that. Bring them around. Reach in right here, pull the head out until it snaps into place, just like that. And there is Scrapper in his robot mode. Here in robot mode, Scrapper is approximately 7 inches tall, and we're going to bring him in close so we can take a good look at the face. I really, really like the look of this guy. He is so G1, and I think he just looks fantastic. Let's see if we can get zoomed in on the face. There you go. Right there. So as you can see, Scrapper is very much reminiscent of his G1 self, and I think he looks really, really nice. As far as articulation goes, he does leave a little bit to leave desired, but it's not too terrible. The head is on a ball joint, so you've got a little bit of an up and down on the head, and of course you've got a rotation. The shoulders right here, they're on a double hinge, so you can go in and out with them, and you can go around. There is no elbow articulation. You cannot bend the elbow. You do have a rotation at the elbow, but you don't have any bend, and that's because of his foot mold later for Devastator. These guys are going to need to stay straight, so it's an unfortunate side effect. And then the fist, if you want to rotate them and do the transformation a little bit, you can do that. There is no waist articulation. The hips are on a universal joint, so you've got an in and out, and then you also got a forward backwards, and then also right in there, right above the thigh, you have a rotation as well. You've got a bend at the knee, and then you also have an ankle tilt. So it's actually not bad considering you're missing out on the elbows. That's about it. Other than that, he's actually not terrible, and I think he looks fantastic. Now, the Devastator set comes with an array of weapons that you can choose from. So you can give him any kinds of weapons, whatever you think looks best with him. This guy looks pretty good. And this is just the barrel of the Devastator weapon. And as you can see, that looks pretty nice right there. And then just so you guys can see what he looks like with some of the other weapons, here's the back end of the Devastator rifle. That's what that looks like there. And then also, you've got these guys that are sort of like these missile launchers. And you pull out this handle here. We'll give them that, so you can get an idea of what that would look like right there. So there's some of the weapons that come with the Devastator set that you could use. And for comparison, we're going to go ahead and bring in G1 Scrapper, so you can see how these guys compare to each other. And as you can see, very faithful to the original Scrapper. I think he looks really, really nice. I really like that a lot. And just for fun, we'll go ahead and bring in the Make Toys wheel loader right there, so you can see what these guys. Now, wheel loader did one thing that I really liked about the Green Giant set is that they had such an odd mix. These figures for this set, they ranged in size from Deluxe to Voyager, and then they also had a mix of some of the figures looked very G1, and then some of the other figures, like this guy right here, looked more like an updated generation-y look to them, where they took a few more liberties, and it made for a really, really nice mix. But anyway, this review is not about Green Giant. This review is about Combiner Wars Devastator, and this guy's just here for comparison. So that's it. We are not going to do the leg mode right now. We will be doing the leg mode in our 7th video, the one that's going to cover Devastator. So just for an outgoing shot, I'm going to give him the weapon that I like most on him, which is this one right here. And I think for now, that is going to do it for the Combiner Wars Titan Class Devastator set Scrapper. What did you think of this figure, and what would you like to see me review next? Let me know by leaving me a comment, give me some thumbs up, subscribe and share with your friends if you like what you see, and I'll talk to you next time.